Hey everybody, it's me, Larasha. Thank you for taking time to watch my channel, subscribing to my channels, and watching my videos. This is going to be another pick a card reading. Again, I am Goddess Queen, just me, 23. So let me go ahead and remove that. So this is going to be another pick a card reading. If you see there is 4 decks of cards, this is going to be deck 1, which has the green scallop, which is the beetle, the Egyptian beetle, and it has writing on the back of it. This is going to be deck 2, which is the white scallop, the beetle, which also has this writing on the back of it. This is going to be deck 3, which is the brown one, which has the Eye of Horus, excuse me. And then we have the blue beetle, which has this on the back of it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, green, white, brown, blue. And then, of course, you see the scallop back there. I had just came back from the King Tut exhibit in Los Angeles, California this past weekend. That was where I went for my vacation. And then I got these scallops back, like for my kids, my 4 kids. So I'm using them for right now. But again, just going to give you time to meditate on the background. Well, whichever deck that you want to choose, whichever beetle, whatever color that you want to pick, meditate on it, concentrate on it a little bit. You will see that probably hear some music in the background. I am listening to music, some R&B and soul. So don't mind that. But let me go ahead and give y'all a little bit of silence so you can focus on which set of cards that you want to choose, as well as there will be timestamps in the description box of the video, where if you just need to go directly to whichever number or color or whichever beetle that you selected, you can do that as well. Pick number 1, and if you are dealing with a fire sign, or if you have strong fire in your chart, this is definitely for you, because this is nothing but fire cards. But the first card that we have is the 10 of Wands. So you are this person. I'm just seeing this is how the person is feeling about you. So this person could be feeling like, there could have been some type of betrayal to the relationship, or you can be feeling like there was some type of betrayal with a relationship with the fire sign. This could also be more of a karmatic relationship, or y'all could have just got out of a karmatic cycle taste with the person that you're thinking about. There could have been some type of pain. There could have been some type of deception. When the 10 of fire comes out, it just means that you are feeling overall defeated, or this person could be feeling overall defeated. It could be possibly due to a home situation, as far as a marriage. Like the person could be feeling that there is a lot of weight on their shoulder, as far as, when it comes to the home life, the marriage. They could also possibly be feeling like there is some type of, difficulty. There could have been some, if this was the third party situation, there could have been a deception when it came to, if they put you in a third party triangle, because of the fact of this person was acting like the Page of Wands, or you were acting like the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is basically, on the positive side, they could feel, I'm getting 2 different scenarios. Let me just go with the first scenario, as far as with if there was some deception that was involved in the relationship. If you did select this deck of cards, this person could have been more on the immature side, as far as acting like a Page of Wands. When the Page of Wands comes out, they are, are scattered. Their feelings are all scattered. They're not, there could be some overreactions that could have took place in this relationship if this is dealing with a family situation as well. And they could have been feeling like you or this person can just be feeling a little bit rushed when it came to having the happy relationship, the happy home. They also could have been being a little bit selfish, as well as being more on the player side, as far as what players do. Putting yourself into the third party situations where it was causing you not to feel grounded, or you were not feeling the love because this person was all over the place. They could have been, like I said, having multiple people, which was causing you a bit of burden, or this person was having a bit of burden because of the way that they were acting. They are feeling burdened because, like I said, they were not investing in the relationship. So they could have been off balance when it came to their emotions. This person also, like I said, if you are dealing with the fire sign and it's a good relationship, this person could just be feeling, like I said, there was a weight on their shoulders, or you were feeling like there was a weight on their shoulders when it came to the home life. Y'all are now, getting out of that bad energy where you are not feeling more burden. You're feeling more of the harmony inside of your home. This person, like I said, could have been a little bit mature with their emotions, as well as immature with the relationship. But right now, I just see this person is being more creative on the creative side. They could be possibly trying to build up that passion back in the relationship with you. And they're seeing the overall potential. This is the second situation that I'm seeing, because this person does see that you are their soulmate. If y'all do have children involved, like I said, they're trying to rebuild the situation where the happy home, the happy life. They could possibly be wanting to have children with you as well. There could have been, like I said, some pain that happened in the past, a little bit of grief when it came to, like, let's say if there was not a solid foundation and one person was not you being more selfish with their emotions and being all over the place. It could have caused you a bit of a grief, the viewer that's watching this that pick number one. But like I said, they're finding out that there is an overall connection because they do see that you are their soulmate. They could, like I said, just was in that overall immature page energy. But right now they had some type of spark. Like I said, there could have been some type of rebuild of with the Four of Wands. Like I said, the overall harmony in the home just came back, and this person is just feeling the connection because they're in connection with their self, as well as connected with you and with the family situation. If this is the other way around, how I'm seeing this, as far as, like I said, if you chose this situation and this person had put you in you chose this number and this person had put you in some type of third party situation, which caused you to have some type of burden, which was causing some type of difficulty and around your happy home, your happy life. If this person was more on the immature side, like I said, of the page of Wands, where they were like I said, they were just not telling the truth about how they really felt. They could have been there giving you the passion. Like I said, there is passion. There was strong passion there. They could have been there just, to satisfy you sexually, and then they would just pack up and leave. Or if this was a third party situation, they could have a home and this person is just in and out of the situation when it comes with the relationship with them. They possibly do see you as a soulmate as well. Or this person, like I said, is in a relationship with somebody else that they have children with, which is causing them to be more there is a connection when it comes to like a sexual connection, but they're more connected to if they're in another relationship at home because of their children. This person is probably also trying to make a decision if they're wanting to leave their house, their home, or if they're wanting to end the relationship with you, because like I said, they do have something that they have invested in. And there could be some type of little, like some grief to the situation if this person does end up leaving and you find out this person is more that they were invested in a situation where they did have a family where children were involved and they were wanting to stay in that connection. It could be some cause you a little bit more sad. And them also feeling sad because, like I said, they do feel like you were a soulmate to them, but it could have been more of a karmatic soulmate relationship, or they're wanting to get out of a karmatic relationship with somebody as well. But I'm getting a lot of messages if you chose number one. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of people that view this. So there's different situations that I'm seeing. But if you are dealing with the fire sign and you chose this, or you have strong fire in your chart and you're trying to make a decision if you're wanting to stay in a happy home or remove yourself from the situation because you are struggling, because there's children that's involved in it and you don't want to cause any grief, any pain to anybody else, I am seeing that situation as well. The last card that we have, it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So with that, I'm just seeing, like I said, there's going to be some pain. There could be some, like I said, some grief that happens if a relationship does split up because, like I said, there is children involved. I'm just seeing that this person is trying to use their creative side, trying to see exactly how they're going to get themselves out of the situation. They're wanting to be more on the positive side. They don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. But at the same time, they see a new opportunity with you, but them possibly having to leave their children behind is causing them to have to be ungrounded and not knowing which way they're one, because there's connections both ways. I'm seeing that as well. And if this is the other way around, like I said, if you are in a fire sign relationship and you and this fire sign are rebuilding the passion that you have, I'm just seeing that this is just saying y'all y'all being more creative to steam that passion back, in the relationship, knowing that this is a new opportunity. If there was some type of somebody was being a little bit more on the mature side, them tapping in more into their creative side so they can be that page, which would you bring out that potential, which with all that creative energy will come out, which would cause that new spark to come back in the relationship. That's what I'm getting for that. So hopefully number one, you understood that. So let's go to number two. And if you chose the white beetle, the white scallop, let's see what's going on with y'all. Okay, so how this person is feeling about you. The first card that we have out is the Hangman. So this is water. So that's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. This person could be seeing, waiting for an opportunity. They see a new opportunity. They're seeing a new perspective in the situation when it comes to you. They could also have surrendered, a way of who they were. Let's say if they were more them just basically accepting what's going on in your relationship. With the Hangman coming out, it's also a destiny card. Them willing to sacrifice their emotion as well as sacrificing their time, as well as sacrificing their overall self, or you feeling like you more are sacrificing yourself in this relationship than what this person has been doing. But the Hangman, it just means that somebody is waiting. They're willing to surrender. They're willing to sacrifice their self. They do have a new perspective. There could have been something that did take place where caused this person to be in the Hangman energy where they were not wanting to move forward. The reason why I say that, the next card that we have is the Queen of Swords. So this person could be coming off being a little bit bitter, as well as malicious. I hope I'm saying that right. a little bit pushy. They could be feeling that you are a little bit pushy, or more on the defensive side, and being a little bit cold-hearted when it comes to you expressing your feelings to them, or them expressing their feelings towards you. It could be possibly also, the next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles, which is reversed. So this person could also they could be having some type of issues with money. They're not seeing, a new beginning because of them being stuck. If there was some type of past deception, or if there was an argument that just took place, and this person was very sharp with their words, or, feeling more off of being off the cold-hearted self. It could be that this person is having some type of struggle. It could be with struggling to have a new beginning with you, and they're just, trying to make a decision on if they're wanting to make that new jump, that new leap of faith. So there could be coming off a bit more cold-hearted than what you are. So they're, making a delay on giving you that new beginning, that new fresh start, that new opportunity. So they're causing, like there could be a bit of a delay, because the Hangman card is destiny. This is also destiny. So it could be that the universe is probably going to get ready to take place. Something's probably going to happen, or there is a bit of a delay in order for you to move forward with the relationship with this person, because we have the Flirt card, which is reversed. So it could be, like I said, this person is coming off cold-hearted, or you're coming off cold-hearted when it comes to the relationship. This person can also be, having, like I said, problems with money, or they're being more stingy with their time and their money. And are they seeing you as that way? You could be more invested in self than you are invested in them right now. You're more worried about, focused on you, and they're more worried, focused on them, which is not causing y'all to be able to, have that romantic love life. There's no flirting going on. There's no spark that has been. There's no spark in the relationship at this moment. This person also, like I said, y'all could see that, there is love there, but it could just be a bit more. This person is struggling financially, and that's the reason why they're coming off being more cold-hearted. It is true love. It could be possibly, like I said, that this person is just going through a transformation. They're just trying to start their new beginning. There could also be the reason why I said it could be more of a money situation with this person. This person could be coming off a little bit cold-hearted, and they're not seeing the new beginnings. If this person lost the job as well. But I'm just saying there is true love here. This is a romance of a lifetime. There just could be some struggles with new beginnings, and it could be more on the financial side, on the reason why nothing is moving forward in the relationship with you and this person, or you can be struggling financially, or this person is just not having, not feeling overall abundant where they can provide, a well nurturing relationship, and it's causing them to be a little bit distant. Like I said, the humor card coming out is also green, like I said, and it just confirms to me that this person could possibly be having problems with their money, or if this is you and you are an earth sign, or you're dealing with an earth sign could be possibly having some issues with money. They do realize that, there is some type of connection that's there. They're possibly struggling to try to make a new beginning because their financial pockets are not, in the best of, their financial part of their life is not in the best of things at this moment, and they're not finding any humor out of the situation, which was causing them to be a little bit cold-hearted, or you being a little bit cold-hearted towards them. This person also could be having health issues as well. When I see I don't know why, something just told me this person could be having health issues. So this person needs to check on your health as well, because with the Ace of Pentacles being reversed, I also see that as health, and with the green being reversed to humor, health, they can also somebody is having some issues with health. Your sacral, the next card we have is the sacral chakra. So this person, like I said, if there is not any flirting going on, of course the sacral chakra is about the your private parts, section, like the intimacy, as well as the passion, you know, the romance, the sex life. You are this person if there is no flirting going around, and this person is in a still position at this moment. There could be, like I said, no physical action going on in that area. They could have that being as blocked, and especially, like I said, if this is a money situation, that does tie to you know, you feeling withdrawn and you not wanting to be around the people that you're with, because they feel like that they don't have the emotional set. It's basically dampening into their pride, which is causing them to feel a little withdrawn. Emotionally and sexually. The next card we have is reflection. So like I said, this person is seeing that, you know, if this is them, they are noticing that they are the ones that's keeping the relationship to be at a standstill. And it, like I said, it could be more of a financial thing than with them. And that's the reason why it's not moving forward, and they're more in the hangman energy. But they are surrendering. They are willing to sacrifice and they are knowing that they are going to have to sacrifice something. It's either they're going to have to sacrifice the fact that they are not financially, they don't have the funds like they want to in order to start the relationship, but they know that the relationship has to keep going. They can't just stay in stagnant mode and waiting for something to happen, because in actuality, like I said, you had two cards that had to come out with destiny. The wheel is going to change. So this person is just more trying to get in tune with themselves. What I say, it says, give each other some space at this moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So like I said, if this person is just, you know, trying to gain their balance back with their self, so they can you know, give something to offer in a relationship, and if their financial status is not doing good and they're feeling a little bit cold-hearted right now, it's just knowing it's not you. You're not the cause of it. It's just something that's going on with them. Okay, so hopefully that resonated with it. That said, so third deck, brown card, brown scallop. Okay. Okay, so if you chose number 3, or you chose, you know, the brown scallop, the brown beetle, I'm just seeing right now there is going to be some type of new offer that's going to take place. This is the 6 of air, is also the messenger card. This is also, when it comes to the sword card, look, and the song that comes on is Happy Ever After. So if you chose, oh my gosh, I'm like so excited because the music is just coming on. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all, but okay, because I see this all in these cards and I'm going to show you. So like I said, the song that is playing right now is Happy Ever After, Case. And if y'all heard that song, that is one of my favorite songs. So whoever chose part 3, deck number 3, I'm very excited for you right now. So let me just keep going, okay? Because the first card we have is the 6 of air. So this person possibly could be feeling like they are pretty much in love with you, okay? They're wanting to, there could be a proposal that's coming. They're not worrying when it comes to the relationship and the connection that they have with you. This is the overall messenger card. Like, you see that this person, you know, with the 6 of air, they're more, you know, let me just keep going. The next card that we have is the Hierophant card. So this is about somebody wanting to give some type of commitment. Like I said, there could be a possible proposal that's going to be taking place, or this person could be you and this person's relationship could be going to a higher commitment. The Hierophant is also about, you know, this person could be very in tune with their emotions on how they really feel with you. They had also, you know, went through some type of spiritual transformation, or you went through a spiritual transformation. The 6 of air is an air sign card, so that is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And then the Hierophant is the Taurus card. So if you have any of those traits in your chart, and you pick this, that could stand out to you. The Hierophant is also about learning your lessons, you know, the overall teaching. Let's say if this was a relationship that happened where it has been flighty, because the sword cards could be also, it could have been a lot of emotions that was, emotions that was in mental thought. This person has put a lot of mental thought to wanting to be in this commitment and giving you a commitment. The next card that we have is the Seven of Cups. This person could have had a lot of options in the past. They could have had, their rose colored glasses on. They could have had too many options. There could have been some type of confusion, which was causing this person from not giving you the commitment. But I do see that this person is moving on to, wanting to build a commitment with you. Like I said, or they could be possibly trying to propose. There could be a proposal that's coming, or this person being in some type of more long-standing relationship. Like I said, there could have been some options that this person was dealing with them choosing. There could have also been, like I said, some financial struggles. If they were more on the materialistic side, let's say if this person was more about their self and more about their financial gain than investing in a relationship with them, I'm just seeing that they are just basically trying to free themselves from all those options that they have, because the next card that they have is the free yourself. This person is just freeing themselves from that energy. If there was some illusions and they were just not realizing that the connection that they have with you, they are now wanting to move in that direction where they're wanting to give you their love. They're wanting to no longer delay the situation. They're wanting to give you that overall commitment. Like I said, this person could have been working on their finances, or they could be also possibly going through a career change. They could have also, like I said, had a lot of suitors in the past. Them just basically freeing themselves, them freeing and them surrendering to knowing that they actually do love you. With the surrender card coming up next after that, like I said, they're just surrendering. They're just knowing overall that they know there is a connection with them. They could possibly, like I said, be surrendering some of the options that they had in the past, which was causing them to have a bit of delay on giving you the overall commitment in the relationship. So the next card that I see is the physical health. And like I said, the physical health is, like I said, this person is just gaining their strength. They're going to be moving, the Six of Swords also typically has the lady that's in the boat, and them moving forward with giving you the offer and giving you that stable commitment. They also, like I said, could be like I said, gaining the balance with their self as far as their root chakra, them being overall grounded, so they can overall give you that offer. Them also seeing that they have a connection with you physical, mentally, and emotionally, and you there could be some passion when this person comes back. Them wanting to, there could be some love playing going on with that. That's what I'm getting from that situation. Okay, so this is the next card we have is when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So what I'm seeing here is just this person, like I said, before, they could have been a situation where they were not moving forward and they were not giving you the overall commitment because, like I said, they could have been more, worried about their financial gain than they were investing in this situation. But now that they overall found balance and they're wanting to get in that boat and give you that, new relationship, that new proposal. If this person is coming around with a ring, they just basically took the time to balance themselves, get in touch with their root chakra, and then just overall open up their heart and knowing that in the actuality they really did love you and they do want to give you this connection. Like I said, this person could also be having some type of spiritual transformation where they're realizing, and they were not realizing the connection before, and now that they're seeing that they're freeing themselves from the realization of them not feeling that connection. A lot of people are having a lot of awakenings right now, and they're not understanding what's going on. They could also, like I said, had the different options that they had. Okay, they're just basically finding out that this was not good for them. If they're leaving another situation, that they're finding out that is no longer good with them because it caused them have some type of physical health problems, or, them not, having their hands in all these different options. Now that they're seeing that they did that self-reflection, they are able to eliminate some of those options. And at the end of the day, they're wanting to get on their boat and give you that cup of love, that new proposal, all that. Okay, so that's what we have for number 3. Okay, let's see. So number 4, if you chose the blue scallop with this is in the back, number 4, let's see what we have for you. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to reply to my cousin. Okay, so set number 4. Okay, so the first card we have is the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is about the overall emotional satisfaction. You having success in everything. You having your happiness, you having your material happiness, you having the love, the happy home, you being in tune with your emotions. The person that you're dealing with is being in tune with their emotions. This person possibly could have been, in the past, they could have came off as being very controlling, as well as bruising their power when it comes to balancing their overall emotions, controlling the situation when it came to the relationship with you, as well as being a little bit impatient. This person could also have been controlling, their emotions, not being truthful about exactly how they felt about you or you feeling about them. I'm just seeing right now this person is, could be possibly, like I said, balancing, because the first card we have is they want that overall emotional satisfaction. They want that overall emotional happy home. They want that overall emotional happy family life. They want to be full of love, and receive love at the same time. But at the same time, it could have been that this person was just more withdrawn with their emotions. They could have been more controlling the situation than anything, a little bit more egotistical. This is the Emperor card. This is about Aries and a Taurus, and them just not telling the truth when it came to how they really overall felt about you. And like I said, because the next card we have is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, like I said, this person is the lover, the good father, the caring. They could also be sensitive. This person could be a little bit overprotective because, like I said, when it comes to involving you and them in a relationship or the family, because the Emperor card did come out reverse. And this is also the Cups card is overprotective card as well. But I'm just seeing that this person is just overall, they have a good card. They're caring. They are the reliable person. They do see that you do hold the cup of their you do hold their heart as far as emotional wise. This person could, like I said, been feeling like a little bit controlling in the past, if this was a past situation, and they're just basically, like I said, just battling themselves, because this could be the first time that they have actually been in love and they're not trusting the overall situation, and it's causing them to be the Emperor in reverse, controlling, abusing their power, being a little bit impatient, being, not telling the truth when it came to your overall way of how they felt or how you feel about them, and they're just trying to learn and gain trust, because, like I said, I'm just feeling like more this person probably never been in a relationship with you, like this is the first relationship they ever had where they're actually in love with somebody, and they're just not understanding how to control their emotions and what it is that they're overall feeling, and they're just trying to trust the connection. This person also, like I said, if this was something in the past, if there was some past in the hurt, this person also could be healing from a situation that they have had in their past, if this was with their childhood or any past relationships that they had before. They're just learning to trust the connection that they have with you, also forgiving themselves and then learning from the situation if this was from a past relationship, and them not also going in this relationship and thinking that you are the same. But like I said, in actuality, they're seeing that they actually love you more, more than possibly than what they were doing, and it was causing them to be a little bit withdrawn with their emotions, with them being the Emperor of reverse. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So like I said, this person could possibly just have some trust issues because, like I said, the relationships that they had in their past is not was not giving them the emotional satisfaction in the past, and was causing them to be more withdrawn with their emotions, because like I said, this person overall is caring. They are wanting to be the more on the romantic side, but it's like right now that they're having issues with trust, and it could be something that happened to their past, a past relationship, or there could have been some trust issues with when they were a child. The next card that we have is the gratitude card, and with this, like I said, them forgiving and learning, them just coming out of that energy of not trusting themselves. Like I said, if with the gratitude card being reversed, I'm just saying that this person is just battling more of their mental thought, because like I said, they could have been hurt in the past, not necessarily you, or just a past relationship they were in before, and they're just not trusting the situation because they are thinking that somebody is out to get them. As far as with the Emperor card being controlled, reverse, or they're feeling like you're trying to control their emotions overall, and they're not understanding what it is that they feel. But them finding gratitude in the situation, I do see that they're going to get balance. They are understanding the connection. They're learning to forgive whatever happened to them in the past, or if there was any relationships that was that this person dealt with in the past, they're learning to forgive that situation as well. The next card that we have is inspiration, which is reverse. So like I said, with the inspiration being reverse, like I said, they're learning to forgive themselves. Like I say, if this person was the one that got hurt in a situation, let's say if they were in their past, they're just trying to gain their thoughts, trying to understand what happened to them in their past is not, how can I say this? They're learning to forgive the situation if it's dealing with something that happened to them in their past. Like I said, they possibly, the new connection, if this is a new relationship that you have with this person, or if this person has dealt with a lot of relationships where they end up getting hurt, they end up being the King of Cups, but then they end up getting hurt because they end up, the person there's some type of pain that's involved with the situation, or if this was a past relationship, like if it's something from their childhood, I just see that they're trying to learn to forgive themselves. So, because this is what I'm trying to say is, whenever you leave a situation, right, you tend to think that you forgave that person, you forgave that person, but you also forgive yourself for putting yourself in that situation. And like I said, and that could cause where you don't trust yourself, or you don't trust any new opportunities that come to you as far as relationships, because that there was past deception, there was past hurt, as well as past pain, and you just think that person, if anybody new that comes into your life, they're going to put you back in that same situation. This person is just learning to forgive the situation, knowing that it was not them that caused the hurt. Let's say if this person has been a little bit more withdrawn from their emotions, they're just learning to forgive them and forgive the situation with whoever they were dealing with their past, or if there was past childhood hurt. They could be, like I said, feeling, if they're in the Emperor energy, a little bit controlling, abusing their power, coming off being a little impatient, because like I said, they're battling their emotions. They're trying to understand what is going on as far as, them being with you, because you do give them emotional satisfaction, or vice versa. You do give them you give them emotional satisfaction, because like I said, the 9 of Cups is about the materialistic, the material aspects, the happiness, the emotional satisfaction, success in everything. Like I said, there could have been a bit of a delay because of this person, of whatever they were dealing with in the past, and it was just causing them not to have the inspiration to move forward, and causing them to be a bit ungrounded, as well as battling, being controlling and not seeing thanks in the overall situation. The next card that we have is the sexual union, and that's basically saying honoring the place in one another where you are one, internal. So for there you will find true bliss. Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Honorly the place in one another where you are one internal. So for there you will find true bliss. And I'm just seeing that you and this person, like I said, this person is just learning to forgive themselves, as well as forgiving anybody that have hurt them in the past, which is causing them to feel a little bit distant with the relationship, because they're trying to trust the situation and knowing that they can trust you overall. And if there is some type of little discontentment when it comes to the sexual union, maybe you and this person is not having sex at this time, and it's just more of them trying to keep their self grounded as far as mental wise, so they don't make you feel like it's you when it's actually, in actuality, it's them. So they could be feeling a little bit withdrawn as far as when it comes to intimacy, but I just see that they're going to get over that, and they are going to move forward. One thing that I do want to also do, I'm going to go back, let me see something with this, because I don't want to leave this reading. So number 4, you are going to get a bit of a bonus. So what is it that's really blocking this person? Yeah, okay. So like I said, 5 of Wands is just confirming that, like I said, this could be something that there's some power struggles with themselves because of the way that they were feeling, whatever the situation they were in with their past. Like I said, it's causing a lot of mental conflict and a lot of tension at this time. And this person could be possibly just feeling withdrawn from the situation. Just know that this person is going to come back around when they get out of the mental conflict, and they let go of whatever pain that this person caused to them in the past, or anything that happened to them in their childhood. They're learning to let that go as well. But like I said, they just can be a lot of arguments. If they're feeling a little bit, if you and this person is arguing, just know they are just going through a lot of mental conflict right now, okay? And they're having a lot of power struggles, and it could cause them to not be coming to you in a sexual way, because they're dealing with their own mental things that's going on with them, okay? So hopefully this resonated with everybody. I do apologize for the interruptions. I hope I was not all over the place, but thank you for taking time, and you have a great day.